In Sri Lanka's vibrant agricultural landscape, smallholder dairy farming stands as a cornerstone of rural livelihoods and the national milk supply chain. Traditional dairy farming practices, deeply rooted in the country's agricultural heritage, often involve free-range or extensive cattle management, where animals freely graze across open fields, harvested paddy lands, and forest areas. While these time-honored practices carry cultural significance, they often stem from misconceptions about cattle nutrition and overlook crucial aspects of modern dairy management that could significantly enhance productivity and animal welfare. The reality of traditional grazing practices presents a complex picture. Dairy cattle typically spend between 6 to 12 hours wandering and grazing across various landscapes, with dairy farmers generally assuming this unrestricted access to vegetation will meet all their animals' nutritional needs. However, this assumption overlooks the sophisticated nutritional requirements of modern dairy cattle. An adult cow needs to consume approximately 2% to 3% of its body weight in dry matter daily, translating to 8 kilograms to 12 kilograms of dry matter or 40 kilograms to 60 kilograms of fresh grass for a 400-kilogram cow. These requirements become even more demanding when considering the additional nutrients needed for milk production. One prevalent misconception among smallholder dairy farmers is the belief that unrestricted grazing alone provides complete nutrition for their cattle. However, the truth reveals a different story. Grass quality varies dramatically with seasons and locations, and the energy expended during extensive grazing can often exceed the energy gained from feeding. Moreover, the long distances covered during grazing can actually deplete the animal's body condition, particularly affecting modern dairy breeds that have higher nutritional requirements than traditional local cattle. The challenges of free grazing extend beyond nutritional concerns. Cattle face numerous health and safety risks during their grazing expeditions, including exposure to parasitic infections, vector-borne diseases, and physical injuries from navigating rough terrain. The threat of heat stress during peak hours and potential encounters with predators in forest areas add to these concerns. Additionally, access to potentially contaminated water sources poses serious health risks to the herd. Nutritional risks present another significant challenge. The inconsistent quality and quantity of available feed can lead to substantial variations in nutrient intake. More concerning is the potential consumption of toxic plants such as Lantana camara, Datura species, wild mushrooms, and various toxic ferns that commonly grow in grazing areas. These poisonous plants can cause severe health issues and even mortality if consumed in significant quantities. To address these challenges, implementing a semi-intensive management system offers a more balanced approach. This system combines controlled grazing periods of 6 to 8 hours daily with strategic timing to avoid peak heat, supplementary feeding programs, and regular health monitoring. Protected resting areas provide shelter from adverse weather conditions and predators, while a well-planned supplementary feeding strategy ensures consistent nutrition through balanced concentrates, mineral supplements, and protein sources. Successful grazing management requires careful attention to protocols and procedures. Rotational grazing implementation, regular pasture quality assessment, toxic plant removal, and proper fencing maintenance form the foundation of effective management. Regular field monitoring helps identify potential risks and ensures optimal grazing conditions for the herd. Animal health and welfare in a semi-intensive system benefit from closer observation and more timely interventions. Regular veterinary checks, systematic parasite control programs, body condition scoring, and detailed production record keeping allow dairy farmers to maintain healthier, more productive herds. This approach also facilitates better breeding management and reproductive health monitoring. For smallholder dairy farmers looking to improve their operations, practical recommendations include implementing comprehensive feed management systems, calculating daily nutritional requirements, and planning supplementary feeding schedules. Pasture improvement through proper maintenance and toxic plant removal enhances grazing quality, while systematic health monitoring ensures early detection and treatment of potential issues. Record keeping emerges as a crucial component of successful dairy management. Maintaining detailed records of daily milk production, feed consumption, health treatments, and breeding activities provides valuable data for making informed management decisions and tracking herd performance over time. In conclusion, while traditional grazing practices in Sri Lankan smallholder dairy farming carry deep cultural significance, the transition to modern dairy production necessitates a more structured approach. The misconceptions surrounding free grazing must be addressed through education and practical demonstration of improved management techniques. By adopting semi-intensive systems that balance controlled grazing with appropriate supplementation, smallholder farmers can significantly enhance their cattle's health, productivity, and profitability. This evolution in farming practices, though challenging, represents an essential step toward developing a more robust and sustainable dairy sector in Sri Lanka, one that honors traditional knowledge while embracing modern agricultural science for the benefit of both dairy farmers and their animals.